Welcome back to NextGen Auto Car, the home for true car lovers, where every machine has a story worth telling. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because what you're about to hear might just change how you see one of Malaysia's most beloved cars. And trust me, if you miss this video, you'll miss valuable information that every car enthusiast should know. Now, imagine this, it's the mid-2000s. The roads are filled with bulky sedans, nosy hatchbacks, and cars that promise a lot, but deliver little. Then, quietly, almost unexpectedly, a small car rolls onto the streets. It doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't boast a luxury badge. But in a few short years, it will become the people's car. That car is the Perodua Myvi, first generation. Slight pause, music softens. At first glance, you might think, it's just another compact hatchback. But behind its simple design lies a story of innovation, resilience, and heart. The first generation Myvi, launched in 2005, was built in collaboration with Daihatsu, based on the Daihatsu Bun. Yet, what Perodua did with it, was something number one so coming. They didn't just make a car, they made a connection. The Myvi wasn't powerful, it didn't roar down highways or dominate ratchet tracks. But it did something far more meaningful, it fit into people's lives. It carried families through rainy mornings, late night drives, and endless traffic jams. It was small enough for city streets but strong enough for long journeys. Every curve, every headlamp, every button inside that cabin, was made for real people. And that's what made it special. Pause, live emotional music builds. The heart of the first-gen Myvi was its humble yet reliable engine, a 1.3 or 1.5 liter that just kept going. It didn't quit, it didn't complain. Owners will tell you, even after years of use, the Myvi starts up with the same familiar hum, dependable, loyal, almost like an old friend. Inside, it wasn't luxurious, but it had something better, comfort. Spacious legroom, simple controls, and a design that just worked. You could drive 4 hours and never feel exhausted. And when you needed to squeeze into tight parking spots, the Myvi made it effortless. It was like the car understood you. And here's where the story gets emotional. This little car became more than transport, it became part of people's lives. From college students buying their first ride, to parents sending kids off to school, to families traveling across Malaysia during festive seasons, the Myvi was there for every chapter. People didn't just own the Myvi, they loved it. But what made the first-gen Myvi truly unforgettable was its spirit. You see, in a time when many automakers were chasing prestige, Perodua chose purpose. They didn't try to compete with giants, they built something for everyone. And that decision changed everything. Soft suspenseful tone builds. Now, here's the twist. The Myvi wasn't just successful, it became legendary. Within months of launch, it dominated sales charts, year after year. It outsold rivals, crushed expectations, and became the benchmark for affordable reliability in Malaysia. Even today, nearly 2 decades later, the first-gen Myvi still roams the streets, a quiet reminder of how a simple idea can move an entire nation. But there is something deeper that few people know, something hidden beneath its friendly look. The Myvi represented more than engineering. It represented trust. Perodua earned the confidence of millions because the car delivered exactly what it promised: value, dependability, and heart. That's why when you talk to any Myvi owner, they don't just say, it's a good car. They say, it's my car. And that is powerful. Emotional music swells slightly. Now you might wonder, how did a compact hatchback become such a cultural icon? Maybe it's the way it adapted to every kind of driver. Maybe it's how it became a symbol of homegrown pride. Or maybe it's because, deep down, the Myvi reminded us all that greatness doesn't always roar. Sometimes, it hums quietly, mile after mile, year after year. And here is the suspense, there is more to the Myvi story than most people realize. Because the first generation didn't just begin a chapter, it started a legacy. A legacy that still evolves today. So don't blink, because in our next video,